Staples Center. The Lakers. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Paul George.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And now the Lakers starting group. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Morris is out there with Marc Gasol, and it's Schroeder in at the 1. And for the Clippers, Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Batum. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 spot. What happens to team chemistry, Brent, at this stage of the season? Teammates have spent, a lot of time together already at this point.
Well, this is where veteran leadership and guys who have been through deep runs or their understanding of what it takes to have a team go through deep runs can really pay off, Kevin. Making guys accountable to the things that you've talked about all year long in the next couple weeks, that's critical.
Caldwell Pope passes to James. Caldwell Pope kicks to James. It's tipped. Back to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Leonard with the steal. And now the Clippers on the break. Leonard with the ball. Batum trying to break loose. And Leonard gets it to go.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Pass to Schroeder. Down low. Gasol passes to Caldwell Pope. And the rejection by Ibaka.
An elite rim protector, Ibaka has the highly desired combination of athleticism and timing.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone. Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Passes it to Batum. The 3 from George. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Morris against Ibaka. Morris passes to Gasol. Back to Morris. Feeds it to Gasol. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
George finds Beverley. Clippers moving the ball around. Leonard inside, covered by LeBron.
Wow, LeBron throwing that one away hard. There's a message behind that block.
On the wing, James. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
LeBron passes to Gasol. The layup missed. Clippers leading by 5. Outside, George. James against Beverley. Back to George. Ibaka down low, working on Gasol. George with no one around. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
James against George. Here's Gasol. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
There's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
And it's Beverley missing. Lakers trail by 6. It's Schroeder with the drive. And the rejection by Ibaka. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka. So, for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Batum. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverley. Schroeder against Williams. Kuzma kicks it over to Schroeder. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. That doesn't go either for Schroeder. Clippers leading by 6. Here's Harrell. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
George way outside. And that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverley.
Old school basketball, you know.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then it's Williams. And it's Kennard in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. To the wing right side. Schroeder surveying the floor. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the night. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They lead by 4. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Good. And it's Williams who picks up the assist. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game. Now the pass to Kuzma. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Caruso. Williams against Schroeder. Pass to Horton Tucker. Fires from deep. And the Lakers get it back. Harrell the pass to Schroeder over Williams. That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Lakers trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Fires from the line. Here's Zubac outside for Jackson. Passes it to Williams. Second chance shot. Rebound by Harrell.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Bucket is good. Schroeder's got 4 points now in the quarter. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said is you can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
On the wing, Batum. Back to Beverley. There's the pass to Zubac, and he banks in the layup.
Well, if you're open, Patrick Beverley is going to do his best to get you the ball.
Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Kings.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
So the wing on the left. Wide open look here for Zubac. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
LeBron kicks to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
This is what happens when you put the hard work in, as Harrell is impacting the game.
Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by Harrell. Beverly deciding where to go with it. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Beverly finds Kennard. Back to Beverly. From 15 feet away, the rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Back to Morris. For 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Clippers.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jets. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Montrezl Harrell has been exceptional here.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marc Gasol is out there with Markieff Morris, and it's Schroeder in at the point. Outside Leonard. Count that one. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
LeBron against Leonard. Goes back up. Outside for Gasol. Pass to Schroeder. Leonard with the steal. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Out to the right wing. Beverly wide open. That 3 off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
Here's Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Marc Gasol. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also
a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly.
Well, we've seen it. We've seen Kawhi Leonard mature and improve right before our very eyes. But one area where he was already pretty good was coming in at the free throw line. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Gasol. The Clippers grab the miss. Ibaka's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
James in the post. He's guarded by Williams. James wide open. And that one hits back iron.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Leonard, the pass to George. Back to Leonard. It's stolen by Schroeder. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Well, good job by Schroeder using his quickness, this time defensively grabbing the steal.
Leonard on the wing. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Schroeder kicks to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
What a burst of speed. LeBron turning on the Jets, getting past the D, and the big hammer.
Leonard looking around. That one goes. Count it. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers, trailing by 5. Schroeder dishes to LeBron. Schroeder, left side. Back to LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And that's 12 points for LeBron.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Gasol against George. The shot, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Leonard inside. Over in the corner, Williams. On the wing, Williams. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 5 now.
Well, you got to honor Lou Williams' shot from deep, especially if he's got other things going offensively. Has a great feel for when to pull the trigger.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Ivica Zubac, Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. Then there's Batum, and it's Morris in at small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Harrell, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Harrell. Not going to go that time, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Batum finds Zubac, and the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. George against Caldwell Pope. Over Harrell. Back to George. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Over Caldwell Pope.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Caldwell Pope against George. He dishes it to Batum. Outside, George. Looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is good. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Well, George in there just gliding through and makes a nice move on the drive.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Morris. Here's Horton Tucker. Caldwell Pope with it. Here's Harrell. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now George. Pass to Morris from deep. The Lakers with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to them here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Here's George. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up, a huge shot at this moment in the game.
Here's Caruso. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
And George kicks to Beverly. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Caruso. The offensive rebound. Harrell on the foul.
Not just Harrell, not the first guy you think about, but he comes through first class.
George looking over the floor. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Caruso, the pass to Harrell. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Both shots good from the stripe.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. James checked in for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Alex Caruso. Schroeder against Beverly to take the lead. And it's finished off by Schroeder as he lays it in. Schroeder's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers. Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. And Beverly kicks to Batum. Leonard, the pass to Batum. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
The drive by LeBron. Yes!
Well, LeBron James lives for the big moment. Another one there.
George against Caldwell Pope. Now, here's George. He's guarded closely. Zubac finds Leonard. Right inside George. Over Caldwell Pope. Over in the corner, Beverly. Off target from downtown. Passes it to LeBron. Back to Caldwell Pope from downtown. Nails the trade.
And in the moment of truth, KCP calling for the ball and delivering a powerful blow.
And the Clippers call time here. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
And so the Lakers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean,
all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
Other than that, what was your personal highlight from last season?
In the semis of the playoffs, we beat the Raptors finally. The Raptors were the best team by far, obviously, all season. You know,
But traffic in New York City. And
Kevin, thanks very much.
all right, David, thank you. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
And now the Lakers starting group. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Morris is out there with Marc Gasol, and it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. And for Brooklyn, Harden out there with Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's KD in at the power forward. Now here's Durant, 6 to shoot over Morris. Here's Jordan. The pass to KD. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. KD's got the opening field goal of the game for the Nets. Irving against Caldwell Pope. Morris passes to Schroeder. Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harden's got the ball. Pass to Harris. Kicks to Durant. Back to Harris. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
Schroeder against Harden, and that one good. And of the early surprise teams, Doris, some have fallen by the wayside, but some may be for real.
And isn't that one of the most exciting aspects of any season, Kevin? You watch a team perhaps outperform expectations. We see a good team take that next step and become a real threat for a title. Like, there's so many storylines that develop over the course of a long season. I can't wait.
Here's LeBron following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. The drive by James. Here's Gasol. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When Marc Gasol's career is over, he will go down as one of the most complete players on both ends. Remember, he was Defensive Player of the Year in 2003 and has been a critical cog offensively for every team he's played for.
Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Landry Shamet comes in for Irving. Now, here is Harden. A 29-point game for him in the win against Houston. The Nets working the ball around now. Shamet finds Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan inside, defended by Gasol. Jordan the pass to Harris. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Back to Jordan over Gasol. No good from Jordan.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Caldwell Pope wishes to Schroeder. Here's LeBron. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The drive by Jordan. Makes it off the glass. Jordan's got his 3rd basket of the night. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 4. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Landry Shamet.
We know this. Montrezl Harrell in close proximity has tremendous touch.
Harden outside. We've got 1:23 left here in the first quarter.
You know, just what they were looking for right there. That's not a shot he's going to miss.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. The 3-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Harden outside. Outside for Jordan. The tray. Caruso grabs the miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Got a hand on it.
The defense from Andre Robertson is nothing short of sensational.
Harris finds Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
Well, you know what DeAndre Jordan is going to bring to the table every night. Great effort, incredible presence on the backboards, a ton of length defensively. Love everything he does for you.
Caruso, the pass to Harrell. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Harris. Caldwell Pope dishes to Harrell. Just 3 to shoot. 3-pointer. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Harrell. Caldwell Pope's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope against Harden. He can't get it to go. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Here's Caldwell Pope, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's DeAndre Jordan making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. Then there's Irving. And it's Luwawu in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Irving. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston. Count it.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Now here's Caldwell Pope to the inside. Lets the 3 fly. A rebound by the Nets.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside Irving hits the jumper in space.
You guys know it's pick your poison when you are trying to cover Kyrie out of the pick and roll.
And taken away by Brown. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. On up the court. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. For 3, Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Durant.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
The shot's good from Irving.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Caruso. Inside, fades back. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Harrell's got his second bucket of the night. Outside Irving. The 3, nailed from 3-point land. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Caruso. Down low. The pass to Horton Tucker. 4 on the clock. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, this guy is tremendous at keeping plays alive. Montrezl Harrell getting to the offensive window.
Here's Irving. Again, the Nets for 2.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. It's Kuzma penetrating. Hero. And it's sent back by KD. Over Durant. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Nets leading by 9. On the wing, Irving. Passes it to Luau. 1:33 left to play in the first half. It's good. Irving's got 13. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Green. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Brooklyn making some changes. Joe Harris is checked in for Luau. Robertson comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Harden in for Irving. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Marcus All's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Markieff Morris comes in for Kyle Kuzma. James checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Gasol controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know that Marc Gasol is going to pursue the rebounds. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. He won't give up on a play.
Here's Harden. And he overshot that one, missing. Lakers trail by 7. It's LeBron with the drive.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now Harden. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. But he gets it back. This one for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. What a performance for... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 13 points, 2 assists. And now with the second half about to get underway.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marc Gasol is out there with Markieff Morris, and it's Schroeder in at the 1. Griffin finds Harden. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Harden.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Lays it up off the glass. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
It's Harden with the drive. Griffin's shot is off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Morris outside. Here's LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
LeBron has made himself a deadly shooter. You can't fault the D for being a little too aggressive on his shot fakes.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Harden against Schroeder.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Harden against Schroeder. On target from 13 feet. Harden's got his second bucket tonight.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Schroeder kicks to LeBron. To the middle. Kicks it out to Schroeder. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Robertson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Robertson's got his first basket of the night.
Well, that's confidence coming into play right there. Robertson knows what it takes to score through contact.
Harden against Schroeder. Gasol is double. Kicks it out to James. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Robertson. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Count it, good.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
James looking it over. Here's Gasol. LeBron trying to free himself up. Some solid defense from Harris.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Griffin passes to Harris. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And now a 7-point Nets lead.
You simply must guard Joe Harris when he's beyond that three-point territory. He will knock down shots if you don't contest.
Back to Caldwell Pope to stop the run. They get it back. Tipped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harden's got the ball. There's the dish to Jordan. He kicks it to Robertson. Clock at 6. Back to Harris. Wide open. And slam dunk by Jordan.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Outside Gasol. Griffin with it. Guarded now by Morris. Back to Jordan. At the elbow, Griffin. Harris against James. From deep three-point range. Harris missing again.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Brooklyn.
Harden against Schroeder. Harden dishes to Jordan. Over Gasol. Jordan kicks to Griffin. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Durant is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Irving. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. 9-point game. Launches a 3. No good on that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Durant. Pass to Claxton. Back to KD. Kicks it to Irving. On deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Harrell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, Kuzma's in position. Shamet with the steal. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. .60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Right side, Irving. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Lakers trail by 9. Harold drives in. Kicks it out to LeBron. Over Irving. Keeps it alive. Harold on the follow.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? The kick out to Irving. From 10 feet out. Up again. It's good on the putback. Claxton's got his first points of the night. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Horton Tucker, the pass to LeBron. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Harold down low. And Harold slams it in.
Montrezl Harrell will work hard. He's balancing his offensive game, and he's cooking.
Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Harrell kicks to Caruso. Here's LeBron. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Harrell.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And the pass to Shamet. KD on the wing. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's LeBron with the drive.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
Irving. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Passes it to Caruso. The second chance effort. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from LeBron.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
Outside Irving. Tries it from 9. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Harden comes in for Luwawu Cabarro, and it's Johnson in for Landry Shamet.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
Irving attacking. Good!
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's LeBron. Count it!
Yeah, there's not a person in this building who didn't know the ball was going to LeBron, and still he delivers.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Irving can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
To the paint. Jordan the pass to Irving. It falls.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. James finds Schroeder. Back to James. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. On the wing, Johnson. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
just as much as your six.
That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee. And nothing.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marc Gasol is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Schroeder in at the 1 spot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Now here is Holiday. Lopez inside, defended by Gasol. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing to the paint. The kick out to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Middleton the pass to Lopez. That shot no good. Good D by James. Now the Lakers on the break. Morris finds James. Back to Morris. Left side Gasol. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
Well, it's 7-1. The vision, Gasol staying aware. I mean, this guy's got game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
DiVincenzo. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jerry. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing. There's almost no stopping LeBron if he's allowed to get inside. Too strong, too skilled.
Passes to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Gasol with the defensive effort.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Fires it up. They get it again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Wow. Morris is a physical guy. Solid at staying active on the boards and gobbling up these rebounds.
Giannis up top. Covered by Morris. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. Morris with the rebound.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Right side, Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Schroeder kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Second shot opportunity. Gasol dishes to Caldwell Pope. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Morris with the rebound. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Markieff Morris. Kuzma, yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To the middle. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Torrey Craig comes in for Chris Middleton. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Drew Holiday. The Lakers also making some changes. Horton Tucker's checked in. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder.
And this speaks to how strong Portis is. It's obvious he enjoys showing off that muscle.
The pass to Caruso. Here's Horton Tucker. And it's Harrell at the elbow. Pass to Caruso. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Bucks trail by 6. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Augustine passes to Portis. Connaughton, great positioning on the putback.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Now LeBron, 8 points for him. Passes it to Horton Tucker. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Definitely the game will slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play on the court for the Bucks. We've got Bobby Portis, and it's Augustine in at point. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Morris is checked in for LeBron. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 6-point game. Pass to Portis. Back to Augustine. The pass to Portis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for LeBron James.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under it.
Harrell, that's good.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
Pass to Craig. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Down low. Kuzma passes to Harrell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Horton Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots it up. And it's Harrell missing.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Caruso, no good.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be getting.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Harrell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harrell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Augustine passes to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Connaughton's got 6.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Pass to Caruso. Out to the wing. Here's Kuzma. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Augustine. It's good. Augustine's got his first basket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Inside. Pass to Harrell. On the wing, Morris. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Bucks trail by 4. Connaughton kicks to Portis. Count it. He has 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Kuzma, left side. Morris outside. Out to Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harrell. Morris inside. Now the pass to Caruso. Harrell the pass to Kuzma. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got 6 points in the quarter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Augustine finds Portis. He gets that one.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The Lakers in the lead.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Really left alone that time. Caruso's got 7 points.
Look at Morris break down the defense on this play. If they leave one of his guys open, he's going to get it to him fast.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. What you think, Kenny, about what... And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by James.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marquise Morris is out there with Marc Gasol, and it's Schroeder in at point guard. LeBron kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to James. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. For the lead, he takes it up and lays it in. Giannis has got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Schroeder with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Caldwell Pope against DiVincenzo, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throw. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And the Lakers making a change here. Harrell's checked in, and G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
James looking around. Schroeder outside. James against Antetokounmpo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Holiday against Schroeder. Holiday dishes to Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lakers trail by 7. Schroeder kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to James. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 13-3 run right now. One-on-one fast break. James finds Caldwell Pope. Back to LeBron. Lets it go from 11. And the shot is long. Bucks leading by 7. And it's the Bucks on the break. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Here's Kuzma. No good. Shot missing. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Holiday goes in. Bucks passing it around. Kicks it out to Giannis. Back to Lopez. Good work defensively by Gasol.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Kuzma outside. And again, the Lakers no good.
Oh, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
To the inside. Gasol passes to Caruso. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. And just tax a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Outside for Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Gasol's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 20-6 run. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
It doesn't take much for Lopez to dunk it. All he needs is the right positioning inside.
26 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Horton Tucker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Caruso, the pass to Gasol. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. And so it's Milwaukee. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back right after this.
Scored again for this quarter, 0-0. Same effort, same mentality.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And it's good for 2.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
LeBron with it. Picked up by Portis. James in the post. Working on Portis. And LeBron James gets it to go.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Middleton outside. Over to the left wing. Connaughton passes to Portis. And stolen by James. And it's the Lakers on the break. Morris kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Morris. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on the shot, I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And it's good. 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Harrell dishes to James. Back to Harrell. Passes it to James. Harrell kicks to LeBron. With the putback. Harrell on the follow.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Now here's DiVincenzo. Lopez left side. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Harrell. Caldwell Pope finds Schroeder. Lakers passing it around. Caldwell Pope passes to Harrell. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Offensive rebound.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Lopez against Harrell. Lopez dishes to Holiday. Back to Lopez. Good work there as it goes. Lopez has got 10 points in just the second half.
Outstanding focus from the big man. Lopez, he's accepting the punishment for muscular through.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Out to Morris. Back to LeBron. Again, Los Angeles.
LeBron taking what's offered from mid-range. Throughout his career, he's all about the best shot available.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bucks.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Lopez, no luck. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
Oh, come on. We all know LeBron is used to getting fouled, but it's just amazing how he keeps his focus. Such a powerful player.
Free throw good, James. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Deflects the pass. Matthews with the steal. McKinney passes to Matthews. In the corner, it's James. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And James loves these big moments. He isn't afraid to shoot it when the game is on the line.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A confident win, and David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg. There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. And the Clippers starting five. They've got Paul George. Batuma's out there with Ibaka. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marc Gasol is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. Now here is George, Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles, for your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
Leonard, no luck. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Shooter kicks to Morris. Lakers passing it around and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Here's Beverley. 17 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to George. No good on the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Leonard with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. The shot by George, no good.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
James, the pass to Morris. Kicks it out to James. The shot, no good. The Clippers go the other way with it. And then George with the jam.
Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
James outside. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Clippers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. To the paint. Outside for George. Leonard dishes to Ibaka. Another shot. Leonard the pass to Ibaka. Beverley for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Right in Beverley's wheelhouse, finding space. Quick release off the catch. Money.
Leonard with the steal. George with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Back to Leonard. Lets it go with the 3. The Clippers rebound. Second chance shot. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
One of the more physical wings in the league. Kawhi gets smacked there, but not to be denied.
And the pass to James. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. It's stolen by Morris. The feed to Caldwell Pope. LeBron James on the wing. With the floater. That one misses. Great D that time from Leonard.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Batum, good.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find the open man.
Here's James. Oh my goodness!
Did you see
what a
play? Unbelievable.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Clippers.
Nobody near George. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Schroeder finds James. Now Morris. Back to James. Leonard with the steal. 40 seconds left in the first. Morris with the ball. Leonard picks him up. The drive by LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
Down low, here's Ibaka. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Caldwell Pope dishes to LeBron. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to James. The dish to Gasol. Clock at 4. Shoots from the corner. That one doesn't go.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamonos. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Williams is out there with Kennard. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the power forward. Kuzma outside. Good work defensively by Morris.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Pull up Jay. The rebound by the Lakers. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
A combination of unforced errors and just poor decision making. They need to be much better in that aspect of the game this time around.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Nobody near Williams. And the Clippers miss again. Lakers trail by 4.
And the energy of a guy like Montrezl Harrell can rub off on the entire team.
Yes, it can. GA, he plays with a high motor, generates steals, blocks, and deflections. He's active all over the court, and now we're seeing it on the offensive end as well.
Here's Kuzma. That shot off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Here's Williams, and he converts the layup.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Passes to Harrell. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Horton Tucker. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays on the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Morris outside. Off target from outside. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Clippers leading by 4. All going up court. And that one drops. Kennard's got his first 2 points of the night.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Caldwell Pope with it. Williams picks him up. Back to Caldwell Pope. Out left to the wing. Here's Horton Tucker. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Caldwell Pope.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Williams kicks to Jackson. Williams scanning the floor. He dishes it to Morris. Back to Williams. Shoots. Caruso grabs the miss. Lakers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And there it is for him. Now just a 1-point Clipper lead. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Williams kicks to Jackson. And here is Williams. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
This is what makes Williams so difficult to check. The little up move, defender bites, easy trip to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Marc Gasol is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Morris comes in for Kyle Kuzma. LeBron, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Paul George is checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Reggie Jackson.
In OKC, Paul George showed he could be an MVP caliber performer. With Kawhi on the Clippers, he could be that 1B or that 1A.
Leonard, he's checked in for Williams. To the inside, Gasol. Good, and the assist goes to James. Gasol's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
They are just killing them on the interior.
George passes to Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
The aggressive side of Serge coming through as Serge himself at the rim.
Schroeder outside, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Lakers with possession here. 1 second left, and the last second attempt does not go in for him.
One of the best defenders in the NBA, Paul George displays strong timing and discipline.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, how'd you see it? That about wraps it up. Time now for the...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Lakers trail. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Morris is out there with Marc Gasol, and it's Schroeder in at the point. That's the Laker 5.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
LeBron against George. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. James against Leonard, and James throws it down.
You know, not many people want to step in front of LeBron. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say I blame him.
Leonard finds George. Back to Leonard. It's George on the wing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. George has got 7.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Back to James. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
Here's George. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 9 points in the game so far.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Caldwell Pope passes to James. To the middle, here's Gasol, and the rejection by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
And George kicks to Beverly. Up top, Leonard. James covering. Leonard with the bucket.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Lakers trail by 4. LeBron dishes to Morris. Back to LeBron. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
The defender gets caught in a bad position. LeBron powerful enough to convert through contact. Let's see what he does at the line.
Some changes for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Morris. And it's Alex Caruso in for Caldwell Pope. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Reggie Jackson's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. George fires. Rebound the Lakers.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And James throws it down.
LeBron is having himself a game. Staying aggressive, playing with a lot of force.
And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Lets it go from 11. Doesn't go for him. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Caruso. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Outside Williams. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Jackson. 1:49 left in the third. George passes to Zubac. It's stolen by Schroeder. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Caruso, defended by Ibaka. Horton Tucker, the pass to Harrell. Just 5 on the clock. It's Kuzma penetrating. Lays it up and banks it in. Kuzma's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside, George. On the wing, Morris. Back to George. Over Harrell. The shot by George, no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Williams kicks to George. To end the drought. Good on the bucket. George has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks, and he'll knock him down.
Zubats against Schroeder. The pass to Caruso. Now here's Schroeder. He's tightly guarded, and he makes good on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's George. Defense is right there, and he gets the bucket.
So far, George's competitive play has worked well. He's getting just about everything to fall.
And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. Here's Caruso. And that one, good.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Batuma's out there with Ibaka. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Beverly in at point guard. LeBron with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's Caruso. Kicks it out to James. Six to shoot. Harrell the pass to Caldwell Pope. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Marc Gasol's checked in for the Lakers. Leonard on the wing. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's LeBron. Count it, and the foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
And LeBron throws it down.
Just another part of what makes Gasol so special, the vision to locate the open man.
Here's George. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got his fourth rebound in this one. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Paul George with the steal. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. George has got the ball. Beverly wide open. Off target from three-point range. Lakers leading by 5. Outside for Gasol. Poked loose. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Nice feed, Leonard, with good timing, good ball placement.
Caruso looking for an opening. Back to Gasol. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Leonard. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
He has that ability to make plays for his teammates. Marc Gasol has developed into one of the best passers we have at that position.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Serge Ibaka. Here's Schroeder. It's tipped, but they'll get another chance. Morris passes to Gasol. Lakers passing it around. Here's James. The shot's good from Gasol. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Marc Gasol does so many things. One of my favorite attributes, toughness and grit he brings to this team.
Pass to Batum. Out to the right wing. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got 7 rebounds in the game. Gasol, good, and the assist goes to James. Gasol's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
Gasol is just so long. When he's driving to the hole, there's not a lot you can do to stop him.
Here's George, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. George has got 12 points here in the second half. Schroeder outside. On the wing, Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder kicks to Gasol from 11 feet away. Again, the Lakers.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Lakers.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Gasol, that's a 2-pointer. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
Now Schroeder. From deep 3-point range, no good there. And so the Lakers take the win. It was up for grabs right until the... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for... Celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for DeAndre Jordan.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
So the Nets starting five. Harden out there with Luwawu. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Griffin, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Morris is out there with Marc Gasol, and it's Schroeder in at the point. Harden has a wide open look. No good with the triple. And so Gasol will bring it up for Los Angeles. A nice shot by LeBron.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. But right there, James simply overpowered it.
And here are the Nets. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight, to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Harris outside. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. Look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Hey, Harden's a high percentage shooter from mid-range. If you don't close fast on him, he'll burn you.
Schroeder passes to Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
6 to shoot. And the basket by Harden.
You always got to track Harden, an elusive player who knows how to get it done inside.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And Greg, he studied the greats. He loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding. Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Here's Harden. Harden missing again.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Harris. On the wing, Harden. Inside. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist from Harden.
Hey, when you're as big and strong as Jordan is, you expect to get hit. You expect contact. And Jordan doesn't let it bother him.
Morris outside. LeBron against Harris. James dishes to Gasol. Let's go. And it's LeBron missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
And the Nets making a change here. Jeff Green is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Harris. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Luwawu-Cabarrot, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Nets trail by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Irving attacking, makes the most of the high percentage shot.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good, absolutely, virtually impossible.
Poked away. Here's Horton Tucker, defended by Durant. Harrell down low. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's LeBron James making things. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Durant is out there with Brown. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then there's Green. And it's Irving at the point guard. Passes it to Harrell. Durant against Kuzma. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of strength Kuzma has to show, guys. I mean, take that contact, expect it, and still be able to convert. You've got to do that at this level.
And it's Green with the jam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Kuzma, right side. It's stolen by Green. Irving with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Shot, high post, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Irving with the bounce pass. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fast break, the Lakers. It's stolen by Green. Now Irving. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Alex Caruso. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Durant. Harris comes in for Brown. Luwawu is checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Harden in for Irving. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Harden outside. Fires top of the key. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's LeBron. Harrell controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Harden finds Jordan. Here's Green. The shot is good off the backboard. Green's got the game tied up here for the Nets. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's Harden. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
17-foot shot on the way. No good from Gasol. They time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Schroeder with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. And the dunk by LeBron.
You know, LeBron plays a very mistake-free game, usually in the open court. And when he's out on the break, the points are almost a guarantee.
Harden the pass to Robertson. Back to Harden. Outside Jordan, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Nets have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Griffin, no one around him, and again, it's the Nets missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Kuzma gets to Gasol. Here's Schroeder. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter suit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith. As Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the floor. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marc Gasol is out there with Markieff Morris, and it's Schroeder in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. And the Nets making a change here. Durant's checked in. And KD throws it down.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Schroeder against Harden. Knocks it loose. Caldwell Pope passes to Schroeder. Back to Caldwell Pope. That one off the back iron and out.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Harden draws the double. There's the pass to Griffin. Here's Luwawu. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Morris. The drive by James.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Nets trail by 3. Harden draws the double. Tries to keep it alive. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Morris. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Claxton's checked in. Griffin. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Gasol kicks to LeBron. There's the steal. Here's Harden. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 9.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
And then Durant with the jam.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
James, the pass to Gasol. Caldwell Pope with it, guarded now by Durant. And a wide open look for James. Offensive rebound, but they recover it. They shoot again. The rebound by Harden. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Griffin, and the layup is good. And the Nets lead by 1.
Yeah, how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
Stolen by Harden. Outside Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Green, he's checked in for Griffin. Andre Robertson comes in for Luwawu Cabarro, and it's Kyrie Irving in for James Harden. Robertson finds Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The 10-footer, and it's in there. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
It's LeBron with the drive. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Outside Irving. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from James. The Nets have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Durant. Pass to Claxton. Back to Durant. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
On the wing, James. And he lays in the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Nets lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Robertson. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Claxton in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Robertson. Clock is at 3. Horton Tucker's shot is off. Nets leading by 5. To the paint. It's stolen by Schroeder. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. Horton Tucker, the pass to Morris. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. The Lakers with the ball. Harrell, the pass to Schroeder. And the layup falls. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the night.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Schroeder against Irving. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Irving. From 12 feet out. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Lakers trail by 5. Passes it to Schroeder. Feeds to Gasol. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Harris finds Green. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Some solid defense from Gasol. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nets leading by 5. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Jordan the pass to Green. Irving against Morris. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and the Nets miss again. One-on-one here. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. And it's James Harden in for Robertson. Schroeder against Irving. The putback, and Griffin stays with it. Griffin's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Harris with it. Guarded now by Morris. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Peter passes to Gasol, and they double up Gasol. Lakers passing it around. It's LeBron with the drive. Some solid defense from Harris.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Let's keep it alive. Jordan kicks to Irving, and there's the pass to Harris. He feeds it to Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
It's Schroeder with the drive. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Nets leading by 11. Now here is Harris. Dishes to Harden. To the middle. Jordan the pass to Harden. Over Caldwell Pope. Harden, no good. And Morris has got the ball here for the Lakers. It's LeBron with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden, the good-looking shot from the wing. And the Nets lead by 11.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Irving. Shoots over Schroeder, and it's Irving missing. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And the dunk by James.
Gasol is one of the best passers in the league. I mean, at his position, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man.
So it's the Nets picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Welcome. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Jrue Holiday is in his 8th season with the Pelicans. He said,
Terrific. David, thanks. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Marc Gasol is out there with Morris, and it's Schroeder in at the 1. Now here's Middleton after Markieff Morris's miss. 3 on the clock. Lopez dishes to Middleton. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Los Angeles now. Schroeder passes to Gasol. Kicks it out to Schroeder. LeBron against Middleton. Caldwell Pope dishes to Gasol. And the shot goes in. Greg, too early to start talking about MVP for this year? We're mid-season.
You know, we've gotten to a point now where we start talking MVP at the start of the season. You know,
yeah, right.
People just love to talk sports at this point, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual awards out there. I think you can make a case and sway some opinions with your play this time of year, but I like to let it all play out before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes, they can.
Like you said, let it play out.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. Yes, that goes in.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Gasol. There's the 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Oh, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Holiday finds Giannis. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Outside for Gasol. Morris passes to Gasol. Schroeder with the ball. And a wide open look for James. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's Middleton penetrating.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo has evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Here's LeBron. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Now, here's DiVincenzo. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. It's stolen by Schroeder. Fast break, the Lakers. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Morris.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's James. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. And Gasol able to finish. Gasol's got 6.
Gasol is the kind of guy, I mean, if you forget about him, he's going to make you pay. Nice work on the offensive glass.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. Inside. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Holiday.
Refusing to be tied down. Lopez is good at exploiting the D and nailing the shot.
Out to Morris. Lopez against Gasol. The drive by James. That one falls. James has got his second bucket.
And so many of his points have come from within inches of the bucket. I mean, he lives to attack the rim.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Caldwell Pope passes to Schroeder. The dish now to Gasol. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Augustine passes to Portis. Good work defensively by Gasol.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Wide open look. Offensive rebound.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis had...
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got DJ Augustine, and it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Horton Tucker, rebounded by the Bucks. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And those are the games that really hurt. I mean, you're playing well, the effort's there, and in the end, it still isn't enough.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
So long, so mobile. I love watching Kuzma get out on the break and execute like this.
Augustine passes to Portis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Marc Gasol.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this, you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Oh, there's no slowing down LeBron. Even if you hit him on the drive, he fends it off well with the strength.
Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Picked off in midair. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Here's Caruso. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. You look at the Bucks. Right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
You know, that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
The kick out to LeBron, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's check out the leaders in field goal percentage as a team. In fourth, the Bucks.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Torrey Craig. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. To the inside, DiVincenzo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Schroeder finds Caldwell Pope. And it's off from three-point range. Bucks leading by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. And he banks in the layup. DiVincenzo's got his first basket of the night.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Lopez with the ball. Now guarded by Harrell. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Kicks it down to Middleton. 1:07 left in the first half of basketball.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that. With the run he's on in the second quarter, I mean, this field goal percentage is tremendous right now.
Lakers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Free throw good, LeBron.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
And here is DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. Lopez dishes to Giannis. Back to Lopez. Outside Holiday. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots a fader, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Marc Gasol's checked in for Harrell. And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Bucks have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Schroeder kicks to Caldwell Pope. On the wing, James. Dishes it to Gasol, and it's sent back by Lopez. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why has that happened?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. And now with the second half about to get underway.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. Morris is out there with Marc Gasol. And it's Schroeder in at the point. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Hey guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
It's LeBron with the drive.
I like the intensity from James, using his speed to knife toward the rim.
Milwaukee leading by 7. Here's Middleton. Banked in off the glass. Middleton's got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Schroeder passes to LeBron. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Gasol up top. LeBron outside. And finished off by LeBron.
Whether he's driving, posting up, firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
Here's DiVincenzo. An easy 2 points on the layup. 6 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Morris kicks to LeBron. Uncovered. Another miss by LeBron. Milwaukee in the lead. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
James looking around. Outside for Caldwell Pope. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
Antetokounmpo against Morris. Outside Holiday. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
And let's take a quick look at some stats for Antetokounmpo. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's putting up 31 points per, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
Yeah, he's willing to take on the scoring load, and he's more than capable of delivering.
And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. And Forbes kicks to Augustine. The pass to Portis. And stolen by Harrell. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. LeBron leading the charge.
James is unreal in fast break situations. Impossible to contain when he's off and running.
Craig passes to Portis. And that one drops for him. Portis has got 6.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Down low. Kuzma kicks to Caruso. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Harrell. Here's Horton Tucker. Here's Caruso. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Lakers trail by 10. Here's Kuzma. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. He's got 6.
Takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact, and Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
Portis finds Augustine. And James pulls it down for Los Angeles. They've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Harrell trying to free himself up. LeBron shot is off. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Craig. Back to Connaughton. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
The drive by James, and there's the whistle on. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in the... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Schroeder passes to Gasol. Takes it out to Schroeder. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Caldwell Pope passes to Gasol. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Hits it from three-point range. Caldwell Pope's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Giannis tries in. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Caldwell Pope with a wide-open look. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Gasol passes to Schroeder. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. Caldwell Pope against DiVincenzo. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Kuzma passes to Horton Tucker. Now Schroeder taken away by Holiday. Here's DiVincenzo. Lopez right side. Back to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Offline with his three.
When D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here. The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Middleton, he dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Back to Gasol to end the run. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Now the pass to Middleton. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Caldwell Pope for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 15. Left side, Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. He dishes it to Lopez. And the shot is good. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Milwaukee.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
For 3, Middleton. Kuzma pulls it in. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Middleton for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Now the Lakers on the break. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo, launches it. He's off on that one. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was, David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.